Have you noticed that every year seems to pass faster than the last? When you were a child, one summer vacation felt almost endless. Now entire years seem to disappear before you even realize they started. Most people think it's just because adults are busier. But what if your brain is actually changing the way it experiences time itself? The strange part is that clocks never speed up. Every second lasts exactly the same amount of time. Earth still takes 365 days to orbit the sun. So if time never changes, why does it feel completely different? The answer begins inside your memory. Your brain doesn't measure time like a stopwatch. Instead, it measures experiences. The richer your memories become, the longer a period feels when you look back on it. Think about your very first day at school. You probably remember tiny details that happened years ago. The classroom, your teacher, the smell, the excitement. Your brain recorded everything because almost everything was new. Now think about last Tuesday. Can you remember every detail? Probably not. Your brain skipped most of it because it looked almost identical to hundreds of other Tuesdays. Scientists call this the novelty effect. New experiences force your brain to pay attention. Routine allows your brain to run on autopilot. And autopilot creates fewer memories. Fewer memories make long periods feel surprisingly short when you remember them later. That's why an exciting vacation feels longer than an ordinary work week, even if both lasted exactly 7 days. But memory is only part of the story. Mathematics also plays a strange role. When you're 5 years old, 1 year is 20% of your entire life. That's huge. When you're 50, 1 year is only 2% of everything you've experienced. Your brain compares time to everything that came before it. So each new year feels proportionally smaller. Philosophers noticed this long before modern neuroscience existed. People have complained for centuries that life speeds up with age. Ancient writers described childhood as endless and old age as fleeting. They didn't have brain scanners, but they noticed the same pattern. Then there's another hidden reason. Children constantly wait for the future. Vacations, holidays, growing up. Adults often do the opposite. They repeat routines without noticing them. The days blur together. Here's an interesting experiment. Think about your last month. Can you remember something completely unexpected? A new place? A new friend? A surprising conversation? If not, your brain probably compressed that month into just a few memories. This also explains why childhood seems so incredibly long. Everything is new. Every sound, every face, every discovery. Your brain is building its map of reality from scratch. As adults, we stop noticing thousands of things around us, not because they disappear. Because our brains become efficient. Efficiency saves energy. But it also makes life feel faster. Here's the surprising twist. You can actually slow down your experience of time, not by changing the clock, but by changing your brain. Learn a new skill. Visit unfamiliar places. Talk to people with different perspectives. Take a different route home. Break your routine. Every new experience creates richer memories, and richer memories stretch your sense of time. In a way, your life isn't measured by years. It's measured by moments your brain decides are worth remembering. 100 unforgettable days can feel longer than 1,000 ordinary ones. So maybe time isn't really speeding up. Maybe your brain is simply editing out the familiar parts. The clock never changes, you do. And once you understand that, you realize something powerful. The secret to making life feel longer isn't finding more time. It's creating more moments that your mind refuses to forget. If this changed the way you think about time, subscribe for more.